What's going on, guys? It's your boy Zach, aka ZJ. Welcome back to a brand new video here on my channel, King DoorDash. For those of you guys who are new to my content, welcome to the family. I hope you all are having an amazing day, night, whenever it is that you're watching. Never forget, every single day is a blessing. So there's always a reason to smile, and there's always something to be grateful for no matter what. Do me a huge favor right now in this moment. Write down 5 things that you're grateful for. Really reflect deeply on each of those 5 things. Tell yourself why you're grateful for each of those 5 things, and then come back to this video. Also, comment below where you guys are watching from, what kind of gig apps you use, and if there are any apps aside from DoorDash as well as Uber Eats that you recommend that I try, that I showcase for you guys. I'm always open to making new content, so always feel free to leave that in the comments section below. And if at any point in this video you guys find value from it, smash that thumbs up button. Guys, I got a challenge for you, as I did in the past couple of videos. If this one can hit 200 likes, I will do the 24-hour challenge live. Now, I will say, I give you guys props. Last video, we're so close to hitting that 200 likes. I think it's somewhere around like 162 or 163. So let's get that up to 200 likes for this video. I believe in you guys. I'm gonna be doing lots of giveaways throughout the entire 24 hours, as well as taking every single DoorDash offer that I get. So you don't wanna miss out on that. Listen, I wanna show you, and I always preach how important it is to keep your stats up, but ever since I got back into platinum status, which was about a couple weeks ago, I have been getting banger after banger after banger. Now, take everything I say with a grain of salt, because I realize every single zone is different. So although I'm preaching this and I'm telling you guys you gotta be platinum, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do that, or that's the only way that you're gonna reach your goals. I understand every single zone is different. This job, gig work in general, is zone dependent. So I might be hitting $250 a day, but in some other zones you can't hit past 150. And honestly, in other zones, you're probably looking at me like this is nothing. I can easily hit 300, 350, 400. I've even seen $500 days from other DoorDash drivers in zones like California, Seattle, Alaska, Hawaii. So there are definitely major zones making major money. But for the purpose of today's video, it's solely motivation. I truly do believe that regardless of which zone you're in, if you got your stats up, you will maximize your earnings in that zone. And if you do get your stats up and you're noticing lots of backwards orders, meaning more miles than dollars ratio, get to another zone, venture out of your zone and go to the surrounding zones. I promise you there's a zone near you that's better than the one you're in, if the one that you're in is not giving you guys the results that you're looking for. With that though, let's get into today's video. I just want to quickly showcase, this one's not going to be a long video, but I did want to drop a video for you guys and show you what kinds of orders I've been getting, just to give you guys that little bit of a push. This was the first order offer I received yesterday, $6 plus 0.2 miles. Now keep in mind, here in downtown, obviously you get lots of short orders. So again, not every single order that I get is gonna be like the orders that you will receive once you become a platinum driver. Maybe they will if you are in a downtown zone. However, you will get bangers, I promise you that much. So $6 plus 0.2 miles, and then the customer ended up adding, this was for the same customer, $4.25 for an additional 0 feet, obviously. Then this is the next one, $6 plus 1.2 miles, $4.75.2 miles, $6 1.9 miles, $6 1.6 miles, $5.50 for 1 mile, $6 1.5 miles. I'm telling you, the distance on these orders is super clutch. And as I mentioned in the last video, once I hit platinum, all of a sudden the amount of distance I was driving literally cut by like 2/3. So I highly recommend it. Again, $6 plus 1 mile, $5 2.4 miles. Now this order isn't the greatest, however I took it because I truly believe taking almost every single offer that you get on DoorDash will help the algorithm give you those bangers. $5 0.5 miles was the next one. This was our first shopping order of the day, and after finishing these 2 orders, I ended up becoming a pro shopper, which, to be honest with you, I haven't really noticed much of a difference. Comment below if you're a pro shopper and if you've noticed any difference in being a pro shopper versus a regular shopper. So this one came out to $16.75, 5.2 miles. It is shopping at 2 different places for 2 different customers, but I knocked this one out in 13 minutes. So keep in mind, 17 bucks, we'll round it up to $17 in 30 minutes. I only need to make $10 more to hit that $27 per hour. And this was at I think it was like around 3 p.m. So during that downtime, solid order. This is our next one, $6.50, 3 miles, $6, 1.4 miles, $9.25 plus 3.2 miles. Look at this, banger after banger after banger. $6.75 plus 2.4 miles. This was our first large order of the night. $8.75 plus 2.4 miles, dollars to miles ratio, absolutely wild. $12.15, 3.5 miles. Now keep in mind, catering orders like this where it doesn't show a plus, most of the time won't go up. You can still get a cash tip. I've gotten cash tips on orders like this. However, in the app itself, it's very rare to see it go up. Just something to keep in mind. Next one was $4.25, 1.2 miles. Again, not the craziest payout, but if I take orders like this, I end up getting orders like this, $7.75 plus 2.1 miles. And then I went ahead and hit that pause. And let me show you guys the second half of the shift. And I took screenshots in case you guys don't believe me, because I got some people commenting there's no way you hit $250. I'm showing you guys the proof right here. $6 plus 1.7 miles, $7.50 plus 2.3 miles, $8 for 2.9 miles, $9 2.2 miles, $9 2.9 miles, $8 2.5 miles. I could just keep going. This was our first pro shopping order that we got. $8.50, $4 or 4 miles, I'm sorry. It wasn't the greatest order, however, it's still at least at $2 per mile that I always try to look for. Guys, these orders just keep going and going. There's a catering offer, $8 plus for 1.1 miles. What more could I ask for? $8 plus 1.8 miles, another catering offer. There's another one, $8 plus. So catering after catering after catering, and then there you go. I mentioned how some hours I make $15, some hours I make $60, $70, $50. It's crazy. So this is not an hourly job. However, at the end of the day, if I look at hourly, I'm averaging somewhere around $25 to $30 an hour, which for me in my zone works for me. We ended up making $50 or $52 in 1 hour and 12 minutes. So check that out, guys. Yesterday, I took a screenshot just to show you how great it was. $74.51 in 2 hours and 49 minutes, and actually 2 hours and 8 minutes of active time. That is actually wild. Telling you, even though it's the summer, people call it summer slowdown. Platinum status dashers don't slow down. That's just the fact of the matter. We got to keep going. DoorDash keeps blessing us with orders, and that is the way to make the most amount of money. It's all about staying busy. It's all about that momentum. I try not to look at each individual order. You guys saw I got some orders that were $5, $4. However, those orders get you those bigger offers if you continue to take them. So my personal opinion, if you're in a zone where you get orders like this consistently, try to take as many order offers as possible. If you could take every single order, I've seen other dashers tell me they take every single order offer. That's how they make the most amount of money, and I believe it, because really, first off, it's just a lot less stressful to worry, do I take this, do I not? Taking every single offer is just the way to go. But if you do have to reject some of those upside down orders, try to take at least everything that's $1 per mile or more. That way you stay in that platinum status. And again, guys, it's not about each individual order, but rather how much you're making collectively as a whole by the end of the shift. Listen up, I believe in you. If you have made it to this part of the video, I truly do appreciate it. I hope you guys are all setting your goals, working towards your goals, and using this or any kind of gig work as a means to achieving those goals. The beauty of this job or any gig apps that you do is the flexibility within them. It's not always about the job itself, but the opportunities that you make for yourself while working that job. And when they say time is money, these jobs right here is an exact representation of that. I've learned so many skills, and I know you guys can do the same. If I've done it, so can you. I believe in you guys. Let's make 2025 the year. I appreciate you guys so much. Smash the thumbs up button. Again, guys, let's try to hit that 200 likes. Also, just for you guys, just to show you guys some love, because I appreciate you more than anything, comment below with your Cash App handle. I'm going to choose someone at random, and I'll be sending them $20. So if you don't want to miss out on that, comment below with your Cash App handle. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Till then, peace. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you have made it up until this point, you are a real one. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button for videos like this where I'll be dropping 2 to 3 times per week. And until next time, peace, much love, stay gravy. I love you guys.